Oh man, I'm excited. Maybe. Hey guys, Jay! Welcome back to the channel. So guys, I'm pretty excited to talk about this, but there's something else which is just looming in the background that I don't want to talk about, but I have to talk about it because it's really important to talk about it. So yeah, Mondo just dropped something on one of their live streams the other day and also on their Instagram and social media accounts, and I really want to talk about that, but then I have to end up talking about the other stuff too. If you enjoy this type of content, guys, please consider subscribing to the channel. I posted the 2 episodes a week, and I hope you guys enjoy. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you guys will always know when new episodes are posted. Well, guys, without further ado, let's take a deep dive into this and, yeah, see what's really exciting me, and then talk about what's kind of scaring me at the same time. Let's have a look. Guys, I want to thank a couple of people who helped me to get this video together. Honestly, I had no idea that this was even happening, and give me a heads up. I always want to give them credit. So, first I want to thank my good friend Emerald Knight Photo. He's been on the ball with this, obviously because he does a lot of photography and was one of the first ones to let me know about the original Mondo issues that were happening with He-Man. Yesterday, he sent me an image of this from New Eternia on Instagram. Wow! Heading over to Instagram for New Eternia, we do find that Trapjaw 1/6 scale figure is going to drop on March 7th, 2023. Oh my gosh, guys. Now, this one only had one really kind of... I mean, it's a good picture, but it's kind of fuzzy. And I was like, why is that? That doesn't make any sense. Hard to see. I ended up heading over to the official Mondo Instagram page, Mondo News, and there he is. But this wasn't any better. This was just a... Yeah, what the heck is that? This is just a silhouette of Trapjaw, and I was kind of disappointed. This is the problem. You know, we've had images from the other shows that have happened in the past, the Designer Con and things like that. So I was kind of disappointed that they didn't have any new images to show of Trapjaw other than these really stylized photos. Thanks to the channel Parks and Cons, these guys have a great channel. They were able to give us a glimpse at the Designer Con 2022 prototypes. Definitely head over to parksandcons.com, give them a like and a follow, tell them that Jay sent you. We can see, of course, the prototypes for Panther and Battlecat. Very, very excited for these two. The one thing that was incredibly exciting as well that was at the show was, of course, the prototype version of Trapjaw. There he is, guys. Now we can see more or less the color scheme that he's going to be coming with. Looking so menacing. We can see he actually does have eyes in this particular version. I'm wondering if he has 2 different heads as an option. I think that's possibly true. Looking at him here, though, he's got that signature blue skin. The armlets that he has are green, and a lot of the techno aspects of him also share that likeness. He's got that great signature belt, and I love the detail that's being presented here on the shoulder cover as well as the armature itself. Here we can see he has that almost samurai-like kilt wear. You know, the plate armor that's on the front of his loincloth, replacing his loincloth and the side skirts as well. Very, very cool. He definitely has those robotic legs, which look absolutely menacing. Those signature green vents that probably help with the cooling, and those crazy boots that make him just look so much like he's part man, part machine. This is crazy. Then, as it so happened, on my Facebook page, Cindy S sent me a message saying news on the Mondo front, Trapjaw to be released on March 23rd, 2023 with a 48-hour window. Yes! Go to the Mondo YouTube website, the latest happy hour upload around the 15-minute mark, and you're welcome, Jay. Thank you, Cindy. Cindy, you're awesome. Thank you so much. And with Cindy's confirmation, we do find out now that there is a 48-hour window. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. So heading over to the Mondo YouTube page, head over to their live stream section, and bang! Happy hours came up. Here we are, guys. The Mondo Happy Hour, February 23rd, 5 through 6 p.m. Clicking on this, we meet our hosts. Here we have Eric, Unconfirmed Human. Oh, that's interesting, Eric. Mitch Punham, the senior creative director. Spence, the music department. Hector Arce, senior creative director for toys. And Peter, all-around cool guy. These guys are awesome. Definitely head over and watch the stream directly, guys. It's a lot of fun. They talk about all the things that are happening with Mondo up to date, and it's a lot of fun. But what we were looking for was, of course, news from Trapjaw. Look at that, guys. Holy crap. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Now, here we can see some of the images that that were presented, and man, I'm very excited about this guy. Doing the rotation, holy crap, look at him. He's got all these crazy armaments. Not sure if the arm will be detachable at all. I doubt it very much. However, we do know that the lower half of the wrist on the forearm should be able to have additional accessories, and that's going to be a lot of fun. We can see here he's already got a host of different accessories. He's got a huge spiked mace, which is absolutely menacing. He does have his claw arm, and if we look very closely in the back here, we can see that he's got his fly swatter. Just crazy. Swinging around to the back, we can actually see, yes, he's even got more armaments. Holy crap. Looks like he's got his crossbow. He's got a hook attachment right here. This looks a little bit, it's hard to tell because of the lighting, but we'll definitely get in closer and find out exactly what he comes with. I think I see the his laser blaster right here, and 2 additional options. I guess we'll get to that. No, this one is actually the fly swatter. We can see that right here. There it is. This one looks like a grappling hook. Wow, crazy amounts of armaments with this guy. That might increase the price, but I guess we'll see. Moving forward, they actually show some of the articulation, and we can see that the arm is wonderfully designed. Wow, look at that. That's crazy. There's a pivot point on the lower half of the armature. Normally I'd say bicep, but that's actually the upper part of the bicep, but that's actually the armature. And it can rotate, I think, a full 360 degrees. I guess we'll have to find out from them afterwards. But yeah, it does have a pivot point too. That's excellent. A little bit of a butterfly situation, which is really cool. Something that the current iterations do have, I believe, but that's freaking awesome. Wow, look how far it can actually pivot from left to right. Just beautiful. Oh, this is incredible. They talked about how the elbow part of the armature actually does have a piston action. Look at that. That's crazy. We can see how this part of the armature actually does move up and down as a pivot point. This is incredible. I think they spent a lot of time figuring that out. My only concern is that over time, that actually might end up being a bit of a problem. As we've seen with, like, my biggest concern, truthfully, is, especially up here in Canada, when things start to get cold, how that's going to affect things later on. We're going to touch on that later, but I do love the way it looks. The armature making this wonderful, really cool effect. It's almost like a real machine moving up and down with a piston. That's excellent. There we have the claw attachment, and man, I love the paint job that these guys do on this. Looks like real metal. We can see some of the weathering that's done here, and you can see the teeth look like they've actually clamped onto something after a slight bit of time, gnawing away at the paint on top. Just freaking gorgeous. I love that. Holy crap. And it does have a swivel at the wrist, which is incredible. Man, this is going to be a really great figure to collect. We do see that the claw actually does open up and down based right here, as it's demonstrated. Freaking incredible. Holy crap. I'm loving that. I'm not sure if it actually returns to its initial position. I don't think so. I think it's just on a friction joint. So, sweet. Then we finally get a look at Trapjaw himself. Wow, he looks menacing. He's got these whited out eyes. I believe it's only on one of his irises. I think on the other one he actually has an iris proper. But man, look at the articulation. We can really see that the sculptors went to town with this guy. His jaw looks like it's been gnawed away and just barely revealing the teeth that are underneath. And yeah, his lower mandible is completely gone. We can tell that right here, and has been replaced with that menacing mechanical jaw of death. Just crazy. Looking closely now, I actually don't think he does have an iris. Wow, that's just crazy. He looks absolutely freaking-sane, guys. Oh my god. I love the signature belt that he comes with, which was, of course, part of the original figure way back in the day. The armature looks incredible. I love all the gear that's set up. He really does look almost like a samurai warrior, a technological samurai warrior in a lot of regards. His signature boots, just incredible. It's hard to see the colors here, but if we, you know, look back at the images from past events that they've done, he's really well colored. You know, we'll take a look at, you know, that's the proper way that Trapjaw is supposed to look. Wonderful little preview there, guys. Trapjaw 1/6 scale figure available on March 7th, 2023 at mondoshop.com. Now, the guys did go on to say that
in a couple weeks, March 7th,
for March 7th.
48-hour timed edition.
There it is. Hector did confirm that it will be available on March 7th, 2023 for a 48-hour window. Thank you so much, Hector. Thanks, Peter, Spence, Mitch, and Eric. What an amazing presentation. Holy crap, guys. Just great to take a look at Trapjaw for the very first time. This is what we need, a really, you know, a couple of weeks head start. I'm glad that they're getting better at this, because that's just something that we really need. We need a really big heads up, especially for a figure that costs this much. No word on pricing just yet. I guess we'll find out just before the launch. So yeah, guys, definitely mark down your calendars. Do not sleep on this one. But having said that, I think we do have to address the elephant in the room. As we know, I did a live stream about a month ago, and yeah, it didn't turn out the way I expected. You know, I love the figure. He looked amazing. You know, in package, he looked absolutely incredible. Was really happy when I first got him. As I was unpacking him, you know, things were going well. Did not have any problems as far as I could tell. But when it finally came down to it, I had to test out that one feature which everyone was warning me about. I was so nervous when doing this, but, you know, because of all the other reports I'd heard. And of course, I went ahead and tested the figure. I decided to do the twist test, which truthfully did not seem to affect the figure too much. I mean, obviously, when you break the sculpt like that, it does look a little strange, admittedly. It successfully did the back tolerance, which wasn't too bad. Had no issues there, but when it came down to doing the front crunch, that's where things went horribly wrong. Yeah, it happened to me. It's been happening to several other people in the community, and I am concerned that this is something that might happen with Trapjaw. Now, these figures are not cheap. Heading over to mondoshop.com, She-Ra was sold at $250 and is now currently sold out. He-Man, which I had the problem with, and the same thing with so many others, was $260. Battle Cat was $499, still to be delivered. So, that being said, between these three figures, He-Man is $260, She-Ra is $250. They have a host of different accessories if you get the deluxe version, but which is showcased here. However, Trapjaw comes with a heck of a lot of accessories as well. They haven't confirmed exactly how many. Just from the video alone, we can already see that he has a mace, a fly swatter, a swappable claw. And on the back, he has the crossbow, the fly swatter, the hook, the grappling hook, and a laser gun. So it remains to be seen just how much this figure will actually cost us when he finally gets released. We will know pricing soon enough, I imagine. March 7th is not that far away. But you cannot deny it, guys. This guy looks absolutely freaking sane. I sincerely do hope that the issues that have been plaguing Mondo over the past few months have been resolved, and whether or not it's at the manufacturing, I'm hoping that they get that squared up as soon as possible, because honestly, it would be a shame not to add this guy to our collections. And even if you do, it will be even more of a shame if you get him and all of a sudden you hear that horrible snap. Guys, I'm super excited about Trapjaw. I really am. The price point alone is the one that's scaring me in a lot of ways, but even more than that, that just looming doubt, that idea that something else is going to happen when I open up that package is really what's getting me all frazzled up, and I just can't deny it. The figure itself looks absolutely stunning. I mean, this 1/6 scale figures from Mondo are just top-notch. The She-Ra I got was absolutely gorgeous, stunning, the best She-Ra I've ever received, bar none. And the He-Man was well on its way to doing the same thing. However, when I finally tried to do some articulation, that's really where it failed catastrophically. And I'm very, very concerned that with all of the additional gadgets that come with trap jaw, you know, replaceable hands, replaceable claws, replaceable everything, that wonderful armature that looks amazing, but at the same time kind of worries me to no end of the degrees. And then, obviously, the elephant in the room, will he be able to stay intact once we start manipulating him? Guys, this is just major concerns that are going forward, and to their credit, Mondo has really stepped up their game and really done good by the fans by sending out replacement bodies, replacement heads for She-Ra. As far as a company goes, and as far as their, you know, quality standards, I do have to say that they are backing their product by doing this, and that's not cheap for them. They are losing a lot of money by doing that. However, it is really good for their public face going forward, and I really, really appreciate them doing that. But guys, let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts about this brand new Trapjaw figure? He looks absolutely amazing. He really does. And I'm super excited that I'll have the chance to get him. The pre-orders begin on March 7th, 2023 for a 48-hour window. Do not miss out on this, guys. This is a really big deal. Trapjaw looks to be one of the more menacing figures in the line, and I think that if this is going to be a deluxe version, which is only sold on Mondo, you're not going to get all those crazy attachments with the regular version. And what is Trapjaw without all of his attachments? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. What do you think about this brand new release from Mondo? I'm pretty happy that they released it a few weeks earlier than they usually do on these things, and I really am excited about everything that he comes with. Are you excited about all that? Or are you on the opposite side of the pool and you're just really, really worried about the QC that's going to be happening outside of Mondo's control if this happens again? Guys, please leave those comments in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please leave me a like. It really does help me out. And if you're in the position to help out the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon page. It's MegaJRetro on Patreon. Guys, the patrons of this channel help me make wonderful episodes every single week, and I really couldn't do it without them. They are the best. Guys, thank you so much for your support. It really means the world to me. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. We have the power, everybody. We have the power. And Mondo, you do good work, my friends. Let's just make sure that we get to the finish line intact. Good journey, everybody. Geek proud. I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon and channel member supporters. Thank you so much, everybody. It's thanks to your support that this channel continues to grow, and I really could not have done this without you. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It really means a lot and really helps the channel to keep growing.